Today I'm collaborating with my good friend, Rockentry!
Yeah!
So we'll be climbing the same route and we'll break down each of our betas in details. And we'll see if there's a difference. Today we'll be breaking down how I climb this pink V1. Once I get myself onto the wall, I put my weight as much as I can on my right toes by shifting my right knee as much as to the right while keeping my left arm straight. At the same time, I keep my core engaged. As you can see, my back is straight, not slouched. When I reach with my right hand, I don't pull with my left bicep. I toe hard and rotate my body up instead. After I reach it, I need to bring my left foot up. I once considered stepping on the volume with my left outside edge, but it looks like there's a chance of slipping off since the volume is angled to the right. So I decided to go for a high toe hook instead. If I go for a heel hook, I will have to move my left hand to the right side to make room for the heel on the left side, which is unnecessary extra work. And I'm not flexible enough to toe in the hole directly while keeping my right arm straight. The next few moves are pretty straightforward. Once I switch the toe hook back, I turn my body to apply the back step, which is an important technique for climbing overhangs. Then I need to bring my feet up. The bottom foothold looks slippery, so I won't use it unless I don't have other options. And the high foothold is so high on the right that it only makes sense to get my right foot on top of it. Now if I want to reach the next hole with my left hand, I will be in a barn dooring position. And the way to counter it is to use a technique called flagging. Basically, I position my left leg all the way to the right to move my weight as close as possible to the center, so there will be less force pulling myself away from the wall. Over here, I use a heel hook because I can use it to pull myself onto the wall while leaning left with my arm straight. Once I get my hands higher, I can switch to my toe. And again, engage my core, toe hard, and rotate my body up. And finish the climb with another back step.
Now before I start climbing, I take a look at the route and I try to figure out beta, and that is by looking at the handholds, the footholds, and distance and which position my body's gonna be in. So that's first thing I do. Now to start off, I keep my arms straight. I want to be in a resting position. That's my goal throughout the entire route. Now I set up my footwork, I press down with my left foot, and I reach out with my right hand. Now from here, I don't want to just reach out with my right hand again. I don't want to bump up my right hand. So at this point, I have to do a crossover. In order to do that, I have to work with my feet. So I adjust my footwork so I can cross over to this hold. Now instead of matching this hold, I cross over again, and notice my goal is to keep my arms straight at all times. Now from here, I bring my right foot up high. I almost match, but I decided to just reach over to the next hold. While I reach, notice I press down with my right foot. And again, I keep my arms straight at all times. Now for the last move, I bring my right foot over. I press down with my left foot against the wall so I can reach over to the top. Now I did ended up skipping that hold, but that's because it was not necessary. So sometimes you don't have to use all the holds on the wall if you don't have to.
As you can see, obviously there's a difference in our approach, but the takeaway message is
there is no one route beta for everyone.
Yes, and thanks for watching. Make sure to check out the collaboration I did with Rockentry and his channel.